What if I told you that beneath the sacred carpets of the Prophet's mosque, something extraordinary was hidden for centuries? Something that could change the way you see the history of Islam and the city of Medina itself? Friends, welcome to a story that has just recently come to light, one that has left millions in awe. This is a story that connects faith and history in a way you've never heard before. And it all started with a simple, unforeseen event. In the year 2020, the world was struck by a pandemic like no other, the coronavirus. It made its way to the two holiest cities in Islam, Mecca and Medina. Saudi Arabia, in response, took several measures to prevent the spread of the virus, one of which involved removing the carpets from the sacred mosques. What the world didn't expect was what would be uncovered underneath those carpets, something that had been hidden for centuries. As the carpets were rolled back, something remarkable was revealed beneath the floors of the Prophet's mosque in Medina. What were once thought to be ordinary forgotten spaces turned out to hold deep historical and spiritual significance. Among the most incredible discoveries was the unveiling of a long-forgotten well, one that had been hidden from the eyes of Muslims for centuries. This wasn't just any well. This was the very well from which the Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, drank. A well that had been buried beneath layers of history and until now remained invisible to the faithful. This well, known as the Ha well, was not only a source of water, but a symbol of the generosity and kindness of those who came before us. But what makes the Ha well so special? To understand this, we must go back in time to the days of the Prophet Muhammad, PBUH. Abu Talha al-Ansari, RA, a wealthy and revered companion of the Prophet, owned a beautiful garden right in front of the Prophet's mosque in Medina. Within this garden was the Ha well, known for its sweet, cool water. It was the most precious possession of Abu Talha, a well he deeply loved and cared for. One day, Abu Talha heard a verse from the Quran that would change everything. The verse stated, "You will not attain righteousness until you spend from what you love." Surah Al-Imran 3:92. Upon hearing this, Abu Talha felt a deep urge to offer his beloved well to Allah's cause. He immediately approached the Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, and expressed his desire to give this beloved resource for the benefit of the Muslim community. The Prophet, PBUH, accepted his generous offer, and it became a blessed source of water for the people of Medina. Abu Talha's decision was not easy. He was parting with something that brought him comfort and joy, yet he understood the deeper meaning of the Quranic verse. True righteousness lies in giving what we hold dearest. This well was not only a resource for the people, but a symbol of sacrifice and devotion, laying the foundation for the many charitable acts that followed in the footsteps of the early Muslims. As time passed, the well became a vital resource for the growing community in Medina. However, as history unfolded, the well was gradually forgotten. Over time, with the expansion of the mosque and the covering of the area with carpets, the well's location was obscured, and it was eventually lost to the eyes of the Muslims. But Allah's plan is always greater, and it wasn't until the outbreak of the coronavirus in 2020 that the well would resurface, both literally and symbolically. When the carpets were removed from the Prophet's mosque due to health measures, something miraculous happened. Beneath the carpets, the long-lost well was uncovered once again, bringing to light an incredible part of Islamic history that had been hidden for centuries. The discovery of the well sparked a sense of awe and wonder among Muslims worldwide, as it was a tangible connection to the Prophet's PBUH time and a powerful reminder of the generosity of his companions. The discovery of the Ha well isn't just a historical find, it holds deep spiritual significance. It's a reminder of the sacrifices made by the early Muslims, their unwavering faith, and their desire to give in the path of Allah. It's a testament to the power of charity and the importance of giving what you love most for the sake of Allah. This well represents a piece of history that connects us directly to the life of the Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, and his companions. It's a tangible reminder that the early Muslims didn't just give from their wealth, they gave from their hearts, understanding the true meaning of sacrifice and devotion. The story of Abu Talha's well is a reminder of the importance of charity in Islam. It teaches us that the greatest form of charity is not just about giving money or material things. It's about offering what we love most for the sake of Allah. Whether it's our time, our possessions, or our resources, true charity is about making a sacrifice that reflects our love for Allah. Abu Talha's decision to give up his beloved well was not easy. It required him to let go of something that was dear to him, but in doing so, he set an example for all of us. His act of charity became a lasting legacy, benefiting countless generations of Muslims. And now, through the rediscovery of the well, we are reminded once again of the power of selflessness and the enduring legacy of those who came before us. The impact of this discovery has been profound. For millions of Muslims around the world, the sight of the well has rekindled a sense of connection to their faith and their history. It's a powerful reminder that, even in times of uncertainty and difficulty, Allah's plan is always at work, and sometimes the most unexpected events can bring about the most extraordinary revelations. As Muslims visit the Prophet's mosque today, they are able to witness this incredible piece of history firsthand. The well serves as a reminder of the legacy of the early Muslims and the powerful connection they had to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. It's a reminder that the path of faith is built on sacrifice, generosity, and a deep love for Allah. The story of the well is just one example of how the faith of the early Muslims continues to inspire and guide us today. It's a legacy that lives on, not only through the physical artifacts like the well, but also through the actions of Muslims around the world who strive to emulate the qualities of generosity, kindness, and selflessness that the Prophet, peace be upon him, and his companions exemplified. The rediscovery of this well is a powerful reminder that Islam is not just a religion of the past. It's a living, breathing faith that continues to shape our lives and our communities today. It's a faith that connects us to a rich history and a timeless legacy of devotion, sacrifice, and love for Allah. Each rediscovered piece of history is a testament to the deep, unwavering connection between faith and action. Through this discovery, we are reminded that the past is never truly lost. It lives within us, guiding us toward a future of greater devotion and understanding. The rediscovery of the well beneath the carpets of the Prophet's mosque is more than just a historical event. It's a spiritual awakening. It's a reminder that faith and history are intertwined, that the sacrifices of those who came before us continue to shape our world today. And it's a call to each of us to reflect on our own lives, our own sacrifices, and our own commitment to the path of faith. What do we hold dear in our lives, and how are we willing to sacrifice for the greater good? As we learn about the past, let us also strive to live in a way that honors the legacy of those who came before us. Let us give with generosity, live with humility, and seek knowledge with a deep love for Allah and His Messenger. Because, as this incredible story reminds us, the most powerful legacies are those built on selflessness and devotion, legacies that transcend time, continuing to inspire and guide generations to come. Our actions today are part of a long line of faith that reaches back through the centuries, reminding us of the enduring power of sacrifice and devotion to Allah. May we too leave a legacy that reflects the same love, dedication, and selflessness that the Prophet, peace be upon him, and his companions embodied.